Yep, BEV. Kia ora, nau mai, haere mai. Welcome to Community Cricket Club here in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. We have the 2024 Anzac Shield T20 Cricket Series. As the third ball just edged down to wide third man, I'll take another single. 4 without loss with 2 balls to come in the first over. Australia batting first. The Australian Kangaroos taking on the New Zealand Kiwis. My name is Bevan Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting. Pleasure to have you wherever you are tuned in, whether you're here in the north, south or west island of New Zealand. Damn it, I didn't get a reaction for that comment. There's the next ball from Talliard, and Callanan just rocks back into the crease and plays to backward point for a single.
When did you get up?
Conditions but overcast, a little bit cold. Certainly not in Brisbane with this temperature. So it is the last ball of Talliard's first over. It's full, and not much that Jeff Lynn can do about it. And ends the first over. It's 5 without loss. Australia batting first here. Eight-a-side competition. First game of 5. We should get the 3 away today, but tomorrow's 2 final matches. Not too sure yet. It's Kane Lindsay going to open up from the same end. Played in a style of cricket where it's, quick game's a good game. Rob Callanan on strike. Santos's Kane Lindsay is well known as. Drives down the ground down to long off, and I'll pick up 2. Being a 8-a-side game. As I might pick up a overthrow here. No, bit of a mix-up throw to the keeper's end. But I'll just settle for the single. As my camera's just disappeared on me. I do apologise. Next ball from Lindsay. This one's driven down to long on. And I'll pick up one more. Got any comments or questions, folks? Put them in the comments. I'll try and get round to them while I can. Calendar on strike, 7 off 5 deliveries so far. These are Kiwis fielding setup, I'll tell you in a moment. As this one's good length. And not much that Calendar can do about that. Got a fine leg, third man cover, long on, long off, and a deep mid wicket in place. This is another dot ball. Some good tidy bowling here from Kane Lindsay. Last ball of the second over, and Callanan just puts us off to a regulation cover, ends the over with a single, and it is 10 without loss. Oh, you got 9, have you? And Sri Lanka with the over 35s Indoor Cricket World Cup, going down to Australia in the 35 in the final. Well, did you guys see that dismissal in the European Cricket League where the guy, blocked it into his toes, took off for a single, stood on the ball and ricocheted it back to his stumps? I was like, I've never seen that happen, eh? This is a good quick delivery again. Not much that Australian batter can do with it. Yeah, if you've never heard of the European Cricket League, folks, go and like them on Facebook. It's absolutely worth the viewing pleasure. As the next ball comes down the wicket, just jammed into the ground, and they'll get one. Do apologise, I'm seeming to have some issues with my camera at the moment. Have you got .1 for this over? .1. Dot, okay. As the next ball, oh, it's quick, it's fiery. Not much Jeff Lynn could do about that one. Oh, hang on. Is it Jeff or Robert? Sorry.
That's Rob.
That is Rob. Yeah. No, I'll work that out at some point. I've got everything not working at the moment, so. Next ball, and this one's driven. Connected quite well. Might be the first boundary. Oh, that is 4. It's a good shot. And releases a little bit of pressure just through wide long off. And it was that. Might have been able to hear the Aussies up here groaning a little bit. It was not far away from the maximum. Ends the over. And it is 14 without loss after 3. Playing on artificial ticket wickets. So, it's green but hard. Just waiting to see who the... I just came Lindsay still bowling, as this one, didn't really know what to do with that one, did Lynn. And goes for a single through to backward square. Finally figured out what my issue is with the camera. It's flat. Second ball from Santos. This one just hit straight down the ground. Might race away. And it will. It's a cross-batted shot. And 4 more to the total. Cullinan moves through to 16 off 11 deliveries. As the next ball, this one's lofted up. And Rohit Gallion comes in. And he's dropped it. That through for the single. So I let off there for Cullinan. 5 ball overs, 6 maximum, as this one's just dug into the ground, and Lindsay does his own fielding at cover. And that ends the over. Ends the over, it's 21 without loss. Who are you saying it is? Oh, bowled! Full and straight! Lynn's played all around it. And the wicket's first fall. He's gone for 4. It's 21 for 1. First ball to Paul Gunnett. Still with some pace and venom in the bowling. It's a top ball though. This one's full. Edge down to third man, but there is cover behind the stumps on either side. And they take the 1. Third man finally got the boundary. Mid wicket, deep square, sorry. Long on, long off, and deep mid wicket. There's the 4th ball, and this one's just well played off the face of the bat down to third man. Sun seems to come out a little bit more now. As the next one's just played into the ground. Can't do anything with it. It's a successful one for the New Zealand Kiwis, and it's 23 for 1 after 5 overs.
Time. Bowler.
Mini Seidel into the attack, close to Birkenhead Cricket Club, not far from here. To Cullinan and leaves this one alone. Sam Phillips has a look. It's okay with the line on that one. Some good bowling here from Seidel. As this one's driven. Pick past the bowler, it'll just be a single down to long on though. Take 1. Penultimate ball of Seidel's first over. It's full, just foot down through the pads, through Ford square leg. Bit of international cricket happening overnight. Did you guys hear about the England-Pakistan series?
Yeah, we watched the last one.
Oh man, get that to at the end of this last more the total, and ends the over. It is 26 for 1 after 6 overs. So England's, after Pakistan scored 540, I think it was. England came in, scored 823 for 7 declared, fourth highest total, and then managed to beat Pakistan by an innings. And it's the first time a team has lost by an innings having scored 500 in their first go.
Bowler.
Nickel Gillian into the attackers. This one, it was a bit of a long hop, but it's going to fall safe at extra cover. And I'll pick up one. He's not generally bowling, not generally a bowler himself, but is quite a good striker of the ball as a batter. It's the second ball of the over. It's slower, and it's just got a little bottom edge. There's no one behind the stump, so the deep square's having to come round. Come up with 3. Just wait and see if it's buys. It is buys. I thought there might have been an edge just looking at the keeper's reaction. It must have just been a good ball anyway. He just rocks back and tries to get a bit of an edge on it past the keeper. Doesn't connect though. Next ball to Gillett. And this time just gets a nice little delicate touch on it. Pick up 2. And get home safely for it. You're familiar to the Kimu area. Of course, we're playing on the pitch. Artificial pitch, which is also home to the West Coast Rangers Football Club. Just next door here.
I'll be with you 1 second.
Last ball of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Good over. 6 off it. And the Australians still going at under 5s. It's 32 without loss. 32 for 1, sorry.
You're taking this
After the 7 overs.
You're taking this over in second. No, right. But
First ball of Seidel's new over, and it's lofted down to cow corner almost. They get a run though. This one's full. I'm just trying back to Seidel. Third ball, it's full again. Dick Parsons on striker, got out of the way in a hurry. I'll pick up 1. Probably. Ed's doing the scoring here. I've got a question for you, Ed. Well, I do love asking people in cricket. What's the most cricket thing you've ever seen in your life?
the most cricket thing I've ever seen in my life. That's a good question. I've played a lot of cricket in my time.
As this one is up in the air, long on coming in, and takes a good catch. It's an excellent catch taken, coming in, and a bit of swirling wind. And the second wicket falls. Callanan gone for 22. And the end of 8. It is 34-2. I do love, Ed, that you well, I'm assuming you understand what I mean by the most cricket thing. I'll come back to that shortly. Apologies, folks. Rob Killen still at the crease. New over started. It'll be Killen on strike. As this one rocked back up, mid wicket coming in, and it's just going to fall safe. Well, it's hard when you've only got 6 fielders plus the bowler and keeper. One more to the total. Next one from Nickel Galleon. It's short, and this one's just plundered through backward point. And one more to the total. The first game I ever commentated in Auckland was at Cornwall Park, which is underneath One Tree Hill. And One Tree Hill's first extra of the innings. Wide or no ball of the innings, I should say. And, commentating away is the next ball from Galleon. And bit of a bottom edge, it's going to squeeze out behind the stumps on the leg side. And they'll settle for 1. A 6 was hit a cow on the bounce. Straight in the stomach. Cow was fine, we're having a bit of a giggle about it. Someone comes over to us. Fourth ball of the 9th over, 2. And this one's just worked to the leg side, can't get away with it. Yet someone comes up to us in commentary and goes, "You do know that was that cow corner?" We lost it. I reckon that is the most poetic cricket thing I've ever seen in my life. A cow corner being hit by the ball. This last ball rocked back, and it'll be a single down to the player on the backward point boundary. Ends the 9th. It is 39-2.
Probably got an answer for you.
Yep.
Got a lot of stories to pick from, but one which is pretty well cricket summed up. I was pretty young. I was playing back home in Canberra, and I was batting 10, which is a promotion for me. And
Only way is up, right?
and I was batting with one of the openers, who is an older guy but scored plenty of runs, but had never hit 100, and he was on about 90-ish when I took the crease. And I was told that
First ball in the new over from Seidel, still carrying on
I
as
was
a dot.
told that our other opener, who wasn't there for day 1 of this match, was actually just finished his shift at Coles and was driving to the ground. So if I could just stay not out for another 10 to 15 minutes, he should be able to.
Everything will be all right.
And I did that and just dotted up as best I could. And then once I got the signal that he'd arrived and had his kit on, I sort of batted it, hit a couple of boundaries, and then missed one.
Okay. Second ball, quicker one from Seidel, but it's a dot.
So coming in 11, good friend of mine. He now is the captain of the Estonian cricket team. His name's Stewie Hook. He plays in that Euro League. He finished the day on 56. He was out on the last ball of the day, caught it backwards square, top edge.
Oh, yes.
And that meant the opener that was on finished 96 not out.
Oh, that's rough.
I don't think he ever made triple figures.
Yeah, cricket can be such a harsh sport, isn't it? You lose more than you win.
How many balls did the guy face the 50?
Not many, 25.
As this one's flick down to deep mid wicket. And they'll pick up 2 on a misfield.
Well, I was tapping it on, but now
Ends the over.
Also, what's his for? He's putting like screen in
10 gone, and it is 45 for 2. Alright, so we've changed ends after 10 overs. It's 43 for 2. Nickel Galleon to continue. He's driven this one straight down the ground. It'll be 1 bounce, 4 runs. Good just releases it. Pressure's just a little bit more.
and also Rob's sorry, what's that?
That is Rob on strike, eh?
Yeah. Didn't realise.
Next ball from Galleon. It's full, it's hoiked round. Kane Lindsay can't get it in, and they'll pick up 1.
Is that Rob's first boundary?
Well, he gave.
Yeah, it would be.
No, he did.
Oh, he did hit one?
Put it on your score, so you got a few more runs up.
So this one's flicked through mid wicket. It's going to beat the fielders. And it's another boundary. Good over so far. It's 9 off 3 balls.
It's alright, I'll just yell out the score.
I can get a manual, one of those flip ones.
Oh, actually, yeah, because we're here for the whole weekend, that's great.
Yeah. Sorry.
Samuel Lang on strike. No, sorry, it's Gallion.
No, that's Sam. That's Sam.
Oh, it's Sam. This one's flicked behind square this time. On the leg side. A couple more bounces, 4 runs.
And he's not messing around with it.
He is on the move.
They both pretty quick.
One ball to come in the 11th.
Yeah, he's
He's got 15 to 20.
Actually, wasn't sure. I don't take that.
So last ball comes down the wicket a little bit. Flicks it through to mid to Cal corner. It'll be 1 ball the total. Ends the 11th. And it is 57 for 2.
Good. And then you have to put a dot for the 6th. Because it's 5 turnovers and it won't trigger the over.
Who's this bowler?
That's Manny again.
It's Manny Seidel. Manny Seidel will continue. On to Lang. And good quicker delivery there from the spinner. Comes down the wicket a little bit, fixes down to long on, and they'll pick up an easy single. Run rate now over 5 and over. It's been languishing around the 4.5. Next ball shorter this time. That'll be a single down to long off. Long off, long on. Deep mid wicket. Deep mid backward square. Deep backward point and cover in place on the boundaries. So this one's flicked down to mid wicket. It's more at Cal corner, but they'll pick up two. Yes, they will. Oh no, they didn't actually. Yeah. Interesting. The old picket fence starting. 3 singles in the dot from this over. As this one's hit straight down the ground and dropped. It's a second drop catch of the innings. And they'll pick up one. Ends the over, it is 61 for 2. Catches win matches.
61!
Much as I hate cliches, I don't think there's a truer thing in cricket than catches win matches.
61! 61!
Just waiting to see who the next bowler is. I think Gillian's been taken off the attack. 11. Oh, sorry, 12. I can't see. Just waiting to see who the new bowler is. There's to be a single down to mid wicket. Next ball gone straight through him. And the third wicket falls. 62 for 3 now.
They said Dean Bruce, that's not on the list.
No, I've gone with someone else. So. Well, I went with Hayden Perks because that's who I had on my team list, but he's actually playing for you guys. And Samuel Lang, the Australian captain, dismissed.
I don't really know what to do. Do I just pick a random person then?
And Dean Bruce is into the attack. He's picked up Hayden Perks. He's playing for Australia. Had a bit of issues with our scorecard at the moment, so just had to do 62 for 4 is the score as Kenny LeBreus comes to the crease. And just as Australia were starting to get a bit of a starting to build up nicely, they've lost 2 and 2 balls. Indeed, Bruce on a hat-trick now. Hat-trick ball, and it's full. It's played quite well. Down to cow corner, and just been run. Unable to come in the over. It's just run full, and tell you what, Robert Callanan has been there, he's carried his bat right through so far, just not being able to get away with it. Ends the 13th.
It was 23.
It is 64 for 4. Liam Berry into the attack. 64 for 4 after 13. Bit of a bully bowler is Liam Berry. Same with the bat, basically. I say that with, politeness and such. A bit like Craig McMillan almost. He'll take that as a compliment. As this one straight down the ground. And it's 4. Come on now. They're starting to get into a stride a little bit. Next ball's falling fast. And not much Callanan can do.
Good change backs.
Next ball, a little bit slower, hits down the ground, and, I'm going to say, well cut off. Commentator's curse comes into it, and it's 4. 4.4 so far in this over. Next ball from Berry will be a quicker one. And this one squirted out to deep cover. One more to the total. As this one squirted out and behind the stumps, but we'll end the over with a dot. 9 off at a good over there from the Australian Kangaroos.
I don't know the bowls though. Who's this guy?
It is 73 for 4 after 14. Dean Bruce back into the attack. He's on a hat trick in the last over. Right arm over to the left-hander. And this is down the ground. And beaten, the fielder as well. There'll be 4 more. 77 for 4 now. Might just be a bit slow on the, to get to the ball basically. Seems from the Kiwis have put down 2 catches and probably the 3rd misfield as well. It's resulted in a boundary. This one's down to mid-wicket. It'll be 1 more to the total. Next ball from Bruce, and it's a swing and a miss. It's good fast in flight, in Fuller as well. Wasn't allowing Callanan to get underneath it. Oh, it's a Kenny, is it? Sorry. This is another swing and a miss. Well, seems to be working alright here for Dean Bruce. As I said, he picked up 2 wickets in his first over. As this one's full up. He's down to mid wicket for 1. One ball left. No, this is the over 3. You got 79?
I can't see it at the moment, so I leave it follow.
We'll go with 79 for 4 after 15.
79 for 4.
Liam Berry back into the attack. 9 off his first over. And bowled, full straight into the off stump. And nothing could be done, and the 5th wicket goes.
Who's asking is Sean Kennedy? Yep.
And it's 79 for 5. And Sean Kennedy at the crease now. New Zealand Kiwis picking up wickets just at the right times at the moment. Sean Kennedy, the new batter, and he just hits this back to Berry.
They can't call it a miss. But playing
Next ball full, and just driven down to mid on. And Berry might have to do his own fielding. He does. 1 more to the total.
So is this game 1?
It is game 1 of a 5-game series. 3 today, 2 tomorrow.
Well, 3 today.
Yeah.
It's sand-based field anyway, so you can just play and get wet. It shouldn't be too bad.
He's backs away on this one, and Berry just on a good length fires it through quicker. Saw him coming. Cannon did open the innings. It's on 37. I apologise that my scoreboard says something different. Backs away on this one, gets the top edge up over the keeper. And it's not going to race away to the boundary. They'll pick up 2 at least. And that's what they'll settle for at the moment.
Oh, next Thursday.
One to come.
Because that'll give soccer a chance to empty those ones.
No, it is the end of the over. 82 for 5. After 16.
Well, I don't know. Tom's not around as much as he used to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Luke to let us in contact or put us quite closer.
Oh, Conduit be the same for you to go. Just so it can,
You can just unclip it and just clip it in.
yeah.
Dean Bruce has said over, slapped straight down to the ground.
No, Margaret.
Races away for 4.
Oh, I think it's far enough, to be honest. Like, there's got to be an element of common sense.
Run rate slowly going up.
Oh, yeah.
His backs away on this one. Hits it past Liquid Point. And they'll pick up 1. You got 87?
No, I'm good. 87.
It's not working.
No, it's not showing. I think maybe the battery's not charging. Kicking out a
3rd ball of the over. And it's full. Straight down the ground. Long on coming round. They'll pick it up and restrict it to 1. Kennedy 6 off 4. Backs away and just delicately plays this to cover. One more to the total. Do you guys love your stats questions?
What, as in, do we know
Trivia
stats?
questions?
Yeah, I don't think many of us actually track our stats that much.
No, sorry, just general.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. NZO with a dot, it is 89 for 5 after 17. What is the highest, according to Guinness World Records, what is the highest score recorded in a soccer match?
For some reason I think it's like 100. Is it international? Or can't be 100.
No, just international 31-0, which Australia beat American Samoa
Yeah.
for the 2002 qualifiers.
So it could just be like under 8s then.
No, well, it's a club game, senior club game.
Oh, Sydney Club.
42.
No.
Higher or lower?
I think it'd be higher than that.
The record is 137-0.
100, yeah.
Yeah, there's more to that though.
Yeah.
As this one's hit down to cover
Who's this bowler?
for one more.
This is.
Is that Vaughan?
Kane!
Who's bowling?
Bowler Kane!
Kane.
It is Vaughan.
Oh, we stopped him up. Sorry!
Vaughan Herbert taking off the gloves.
Yeah.
So it was a club game in Madagascar. The amazing thing about that 137, we're talking a goal and a half every minute.
Yeah.
It's a single down to wide, long off. It was all own goals.
Oh,
They were protesting the refereeing the week before.
Oh, right.
yeah, because there wouldn't be time otherwise, would there, by the time you scored?
That's only you're scoring a goal and a half a minute.
Yeah. And they had the ball.
Is this a sit down to long off for one?
Yeah, because the other team starts, that's why they can kick it back and straight in again.
I don't even know if he bothers playing, to be
Who
honest.
would have got man of the match?
Not the other keeper anyway.
Yeah.
As this has got a bottom edge, sails through and might get towards the boundary. I'll pick up 2. Does hold up. And it'll be 2 buys. Okay, so what's the highest score in Test history? Cricket Test.
England on the weekend, wasn't it?
No, that was 4th.
Was it?
It's the 4th highest.
1500 something?
No. Because this one's hit
1200.
down to mid wicket. Just
1200.
I'll tell you what, they thought they were going to get away with the boundary, but ends the over. Ends the 18th. It is 95 for 5. Sri Lanka versus India in 1997. Now I'm going to double check what the score was. I did see it the other day.
How did it count?
Oh yeah. It's a simple setup, but it does the job, you know. $952 for 6 declared.
Oh, single score, right.
No, Sri Lanka.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
as in like single team score, not the overall match. Yeah.
It's a single down to long off. Do we know who that long is?
Jared, yeah. Oh,
Jared.
geez.
Yeah, no, Jared.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we're using his name, I mean. Second ball, it's a dot ball from Dean Bruce. It's the next one. Shorter, tuck into the ground. I think it's the 3rd French chop we've had. And they'll pick up 1 more to the total. What's the worst injury you've seen on a cricket field?
I've shattered someone's nose to the point where they had no profile.
Ooh, okay then. And winds up, gets another bottom edge. Living dangerously here, Rob Callanan. And they'll pick up 2.
3
Robbie!
weeks ago.
Sorry?
3 weeks.
How about it, Robbie?
Seven
Robbie!
pitches.
And Is that actually his 50th? Okay, no, I caught up in the end. So Rob Callanan retiring, scoring 50.
Nice, Robbie.
And
Only one over left, Robbie, stay there.
who's the new batter?
Ed.
Ed Marshall at the crease. So I was walking around Auckland Domain trying to find a team Tuesday night before Christmas. Last team I came across, was short. So it's like, sweet. And I spoiled the 19th. So it's hit down the ground. And I'll pick up one. Also brings up Australia's 100 as well. Ends the over. 19 gone, it's 100 for 5.
Why is he taking all this stuff?
So,
Should we tell Robbie he's next in again?
Yeah.
Rob,
You're next in.
if they get out, you got to go back in.
now he's being told after he's taken the gear off. Vaughan Herbert to bowl the last.
We zoom in on him putting his patch back on.
Yeah, so we batted first. I was at the non-strikers end and the guy got hit in the middle,
Oh, yeah.
not wearing a box.
Oh.
He carried on playing after he regathered himself. This one's hit down to cover the first ball and do one more to the total. I bowled two really rubbish overs. Did the long barrier, heard it, felt it, knew it was knew I'd broken the ankle.
Yeah.
Limped off. Let's just go through the keeper for a dot. No balls or wides are re-bowled in this over. Put up with this team in the new year, because as I said, Tuesday before Christmas. Oh, how's Joey doing? Ruptured.
Oh,
He'd ruptured it.
Yeah, I've seen that one a couple of times.
Is this one? No, it's not going to make the boundary. They'll pick up two. Yeah, but I mean, I felt a little bit sick that I walked off with a broken ankle and he carried on playing. When I actually finally saw the guy a few months later, he was just waiting for surgery to get it replaced, get it fixed. Yeah. Oh, it's got an outside edge. This should make the boundary. It is.
it doesn't look like it.
I don't think it is. Oh, cricket's awful. They'll pick up 3 for it. I think it stopped a blade short of the boundary. It was funny though, I was telling my female manager, as we see some tumbling going over with the gazebos,
Let it go down and give
I
it
think
a-
I'm grateful that I didn't go set up underneath the gazebo there, because we've got a mangled wreck going on.
They're all that. Those gazebos, they're done.
That's what I'm saying, it's a mangled wreck.
On a day like today, it's only going to get stronger too.
Yeah. And it was funny because that wind's all of a sudden, well, now it's picked up again, but it's kind of did its job and then stopped.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a pleasant day with the wind at your back. Still got one ball to come in the innings, 106 for 5.
There's a bit of weather out in the Tasman that's coming this way tomorrow, and this is getting pushed across.
I was going to say that I know there's showers predicted for most of tomorrow, so
Yeah, it's all coming from the southwest. So
hence why it's so nice and warm. It's the southwest, well you just know it's going to be warm, not.
we shut that door there. We're quite protected here. It's quite a nice spot.
It's almost why I set up here rather than going straighter, because I was like, it's a little bit more sheltered.
100%.
I have injured my back trying to catch a flying gazebo, just out of pure instinct. trying to stop it. So, to show you what's going on at the moment here, folks.
I guess, yeah, we knew they needed to be having on display now.
Innings break, I'll play a trailer that that I designed for my business a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it'll be the second time I've used the third time. Sorry, second day that I've used it. But The business set up 6 years ago to produce, to help myself achieve the dream of commentating, bring community sport more out there. I was saying to somebody earlier, I've done everything from junior sport all the way up to 2 Super Rugby pre-season games last year.
It's definitely an opportunity for somebody to, because they're so behind the 8 ball with the Auckland Premier grade, having that, but all the games, they keep talking about it, but
Alright, we've finished with that mess. We've still got 1 ball left in this innings. The home run is in effect. Rule is in effect. If a 6 is hit, it becomes 12. I've never seen a game won by a home run. I've seen it happen. I've heard of it happening. This one's pulled round. Might be 6. It'll just be the single to end the over. And the innings, it's 107 for 5. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. The New Zealand Kiwis chase of 108 to 1. Yeah, sorry, you tripped me up. Of 108 to 1. As I said, we'll play the Bev's broadcasting trailer during the innings break here. scored! Got a great way to feel it in the first season, Andrew.
Good way to finish, but they'll be bitterly disappointed, I'd imagine, going undefeated all season and then just not being able to get over the final hurdle now. But you've really got to give your props to St John's College from Hamilton. 3 years in a row they've been in the final bid, fallen short the last 2 years. And
Let's
now,
go through this replay here, mate. As I said, 8-9. They looked at some options. Great kick out to the wing. St John's, I don't think they really they were too bothered about it. But a well-deserved try to make it 42-31 and what's been an epic final. Nixon Foreman to finish things off. Tries to whip it round and does! What a kick! That is it though! St John's College have won the Team Randall Cup for 2024. Welcome back. First ball, and the Aussies are pretty convinced he's been caught behind, but it's a dot ball. Nickel Gallion on strike. And the first ball's a dot in the end. Chasing 108 to win. Edison Marshall bowling. Nickel Gallion plays for the Ningalese mostly. One of New Zealand's top last man stands teams. As this one will be a wide down leg side. He scored is playing for Waiuku this season, down in the Counties Monaco area, and just plays this back to the bowler. (2024) Anzac T20 cricket series. As this one's played delicately through wide long on, and it's all the way. 6 runs, first maximum of this game. It just goes to show what I was saying about Nickel. He makes it look effortless when he hits the ball long and hard. Wind has really picked up now. We've already had 2 casualties with the gazebos. It's the next ball from Marshall. It's full up, and nothing Gallion can do. Goes through the keeper, 1 ball to come. As this one's followed down leg. And it might have brushed something on the way. There's no signal from the umpire. And hence the first over. It's 7 without loss. Trying to figure out what's going on there. Sam Lang, the Australian Kangaroos captain, into the attack. With a slow delivery, and first ball that Manny Seidel has faced gets a single off it. Yeah. Sorry, Q, I'm trying to get used to using the scoreboard. I haven't used it for, 6 months. It's the next ball from the Australian captain. It's full up. And Nickel Gallion goes straight down the ground. No question, it's 6. Again, effortlessly from him. As I said, playing down in the Counties Monaco area. 4 Waiuku premiers in the Counties Monaco competition. As this one's through wide long off. And it's along the ground, no effort, no question about that boundary. That's 4 more. Reminder, you can watch these games back as often as you like. The highlights posted to Bev's Broadcasting official Facebook page in due course. This is a single off the next ball. I do have highlights from a rugby match that I did yesterday. New Zealand Mare Kura under 18 Māori girls losing to the New Zealand Barbarians under 18s. As this is down leg side. Got a bit of touch. No, he hasn't. It's wides. And they'll pick up 2. So we might just have got a little tickle on that. Three more to the total. It's going to be the series. Sorry, being played at Kiwi Cricket Club / West Coast Rangers football side club as well. As I'll get a little outside edge, delicate touch on it. And Seidel doubles his total to 2. It's the end of the second over. It is 23 without loss.
Same.
Edison Marshall to continue. 6 and a wide off his first over. Bowling to Manny Seidel from the Birkenhead Cricket Club. And this one just backs up in the crease. Marshall does the fielding, can't prevent the single though. Looking at deep mid wicket, long on, long off, cover, third man and fine leg, all on the boundary. Format we're playing, you only have 6 fielders plus your bowler and keeper. So a lot of real estate out there. It's a swing and a miss. Not too much feet movement from Gallion. Bit of an arm injury, I believe, in the off season. Excuse me. Bevan Jenkinson of Bev's Broadcasting with you bringing the series. This next one's full. And what off his legs? I'll pick up 1, and it'll just be 1 only. Required run rate now 4.7. It's a T20 match. Next ball from Marshall to Stanker off the bat there from Seidel. One more to the total. One ball to come. 5 legal balls in and over. 6 ball maximum. Gallion 18 off 10 so far. This one's shorter. Flicked up and over. Point. And it'll be 4 more. And a good finish to the over from the New Zealand Kiwis. 3 overs gone. It is 30 without loss. I've told my partner that, talking about Australian kangaroos and all that, that there's going to be some late nights coming up starting tonight.
Paul Gillett.
Paul Gillett into the attack. First over. Do you know why I'm going to have a few late nights now? The America's Cup starts tonight. And that's Team New Zealand taking on Ineos Britannia.
Oh, nice. Wee hours of the morning, isn't it?
1 o'clock. About 10 past 1 New Zealand time in the morning. Should be a very good series.
Yeah, no, it should be with the British bit of a dark horse coming into it.
Yep. First ball and just beats the batter. I think Seidel could get on that. It's the amazing thing that the British have never won it.
Yeah, well, they've actually switched on now. They were utilising their relationship with Mercedes Formula One which I think really helped. Ainsley's a pretty handy skipper.
Well, he's not
So-
called Sir Ben for a,
Yeah.
you know,
So really,
only a couple of
it was
wins.
just down to their technology and the implementation of it, which is really, the Formula One on water now, aren't they?
Pretty much. It's a single down to fine league, but yes, I think I read during the week that especially being able to work with the Mercedes team and being based around their base has really helped their technology in that.
Oh, absolutely.
I do miss the old days of the monohulls though. I do miss the monohulls.
Right, it would be like,
As this one's flicked round, it's high, it is long over mid wicket. It is 6. Galleon's third one of the innings.
effortless, that one. Yeah, you
I mean, there's pros and cons for everything, isn't there?
oh, absolutely. But, you could argue that the traditional America's Cup, the most exciting part of the race, was the start.
Well, I think even these days it's very similar to start. But
yeah, but there's,
my-
there's more opportunity for changes in the race because they're going so quick. Whereas in the old
I
one,
see what you're saying,
if
but-
you caught the right breeze, you were gone. And the other one,
especially on the downward, having the spinnaker go.
yeah, it always seemed to be whoever won the start won the race, and that was.
Well, that's almost the case
Other-
now. The
Other
same.
than that catamaran race where we sent the big boat over, which was.
Well, that was 2010's fault when Oracle protested
Yeah.
um, and got the rights to challenge for it, and that's when the Americas, when the USA brought it back. As this one's high, it is long, mid wicket there. It takes a couple steps in, and the first wicket falls. It's Nicol Galleon, and it's 37 for 1 at the end of 4.
Right, who's the catcher?
Who is it? Sorry, Q.
Robert Callan.
Oh, Rob Killen, the player who's taken the catch.
New batsman is Robert Callan.
Okay.
No, Vaughan is.
Spoke to the guy about
I thought Vaughan was at 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vaughan
I
Herbert
thought it'd be like
at the crease at number 3.
like a cell phone, you could turn it on while it's charging.
Yeah.
But I think it's actually got to reach a power level before it'll come on.
Oh, okay.
And then it can charge and be on at the same time.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, so
It's pretty awesome
have
scoreboard.
it by the second match.
That's
Oh,
right.
it's
Do you normally have it like here for the?
yeah, facing the number
Awesome.
1. Yeah.
Huh?
Who's the bowler?
Oh, let's go down quickly. Oh, you can stay up here and watch if you want.
Bowler.
Just waiting to see who the new bowler is.
Edison Marshall. Edison Marshall. Yeah, I want his name though.
And the first ball of Edison's new over. It's through the keeper. Not quite too far away from Seidel's bat. Next ball is edged, it's up. Marshall underneath it. And the New Zealand Kiwis now 2 down. They've lost two wickets and 3 deliveries. It is 37 for 2 and Seidel's gone 5 off 8 deliveries. Here's Rohit Galleon. Is at the crease now. Younger brother of Nicol. Was the first wicket to fall. But the Australians just clawing things back a little bit here. Here's the first ball right at Galleon. Yes, it seems to just jar off the pitch a little bit there from Marshall.
It was Peter the unfortunately. Sad for me
Next
to say.
ball, and Gallion, not too sure about that one either. Just fends it away, keeps his wicket though. One ball to come. You don't see too many wicket maidens being bowled in last man stands. What's Marshall got to finish here? Charges in, and it's an outside edge down to fine leg, and it won't be a wicket maiden. One off the last ball. It's 38 for 2 after 5. Pushed the wrong button there, sorry folks. It's Paul Gillett to continue. First ball, a new over. It's been kicked over the boundary. Hit backward square leg. It's 4 more to the total. Idea of the live streaming, just having a chat off here, and I thought might as well turn on the mic and let everybody know.
Yep.
Six years ago, I was in Sydney. It's the second ball of the over, and Gallen just places at the crease, outside edge, deliberate as well, and it'll be back-to-back boundaries. I was going to the Wheelchair Rugby World Championships in Sydney, and as an official. But then they said there was the option, there were shorter commentators, and do I want to officiate in the morning, commentate in the afternoon? And I go, God, yeah. They said, okay, let me know tomorrow. I can let you know now. No, let me know tomorrow. Here's the third ball, and just played on the crease. Not too much feet movement here, but it is working for Rohit Gallion. Yeah, and then I saw what the Aussies were doing. And I was like, I'm not going to get up anywhere near what the gear they had. But I thought, well, if I want to commentate more and do more community sports based. So the Aussies can be good for some things. So just played at crease. Caught through for a quick single. And in the end, quite comfortable.
We just haven't got a head around the importance of grassroots community sport. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to matter what sport.
Yeah, that's why I said grassroots and community sport, not a specific sport. It doesn't matter what sport it is.
Yeah.
And people will watch it because somebody's niece, somebody's son, someone's father, someone's mother will be playing, and the family want to be able to.
And the next ball goes straight back, and no, it was the bump ball, ends the over. I just thought for a second there it had gone back to the Gillett on the full. It ends the sixth. It is 47 for 2. Well, as I was saying to you earlier,
The market's there.
yeah,
people want to watch it. But
There's
it just doesn't get the attention. And you could argue it's the sporting bodies themselves say, oh, we haven't got the money and our resources, the same old mantra, but really...
there's a lot of stigma still around it because it's social media.
Exactly. Fake
But,
news,
all
that rubbish.
But there's more good to it than bad.
Oh, 100%.
And as long as it's dealt with properly and in a good manner, Marshall's next over swing and a miss. Herbert Gallion, couldn't catch up with that. And for 15 in his last over. Well, I did a first 15 game on a Friday and got 170 odd viewers at most. I did the club game the next day and got like 10, which shows where the market is.
But the other thing as well is, if people regularly knew and it was regularly promoted by the clubs and men that were having it, and that's half the problem as well.
Yeah.
And you probably find your viewership would triple.
Well, to be honest, I only did the game on the club game on Saturday because of the first 15 game on the Friday.
Yeah.
That's the next ball, third ball of the over, and this one is dropped. To Cashel on it. Was it straight back to him?
Oh, let's get out of jail. Let's get out of jail big time.
Might have heard Quentin Talliard up here saying use your feet. I don't know if he has feet, does he?
It looks like he doesn't even dance.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's pretty rigid. As this one swung up and around down to third man. There was a fielder down there, so it'll just be one. But the other thing is too, and sometimes you find, especially with this sort of stuff, players actually love going back and watching it.
Absolutely.
Not just those that want to watch it, but
If you've got the opportunity to replay how you got out or that shot and just relive the glory of it, absolutely.
Last ball of the 7th. And this one's flicked down to long on from Vaughan Herbert. Ends the over. It is 49 for 2.
Well,
7 gone, 49 for 2. It ends Marshall's 4 overs.
and then it'll trickle.
1 for 17.
And at the moment we drained the trickle.
Yeah.
John Kennedy.
I should have plugged it in. I should have
Sean Kennedy
John Kennedy.
Yeah.
But when I took
into
it
the
on-
attack
on.
from the western end here at QMU.
It's almost as bad as I thought.
3 overs more and we'll change ends.
Oh,
Just makes this format of cricket a bit quicker.
He's giving it to GC or... Did he say GC or something?
Herbert 1 off 2.
I guarantee just the stumps, no battles.
No, ask him. I said,
Shorter one,
is that
and he just
fair?
whips this one round, and it's all the way. 6 runs.
Oh, did it blow over?
What, the gazebos?
The gazebos got punished.
Yeah, they got mutilated.
Yeah. You see the mangled mess down there of canvas and metal? Yeah.
If you are just tuning in, yeah, there's 2 gazebos put up at the start of the day, and they no, the best thing is, Charlotte, there was 1 ball left in the innings when it happened.
Yeah. So only a 10-minute break in between balls.
There's a single down to extra cover.
I'm glad it's not on our fire account. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's nice and warm up here.
That's kind of why I decided it would be better here than. There's the next ball. Full. Gallion goes down to mid-wicket coming round and takes it, no issue. Took a few steps to his left. And Gallion's gone. 11 off 12 deliveries. And it's 56 for 3. Chasing 108 to win in the first game of the Anzac Shield series. Dean Bruce's first delivery is going to hold up about a metre short, and I'll pick up 2.
Just call me if it comes up. The guy who was the bag. I'm not coming out any balls with that. I will end it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do apologise that the scorecard says Jared Hartz, that that's who I had originally. This one just backs into the crease, played down to backward point for one more. Ends the 8th. It is 59 for 3.
Year we were hosting it, we got rained out. That was the reserve. The week before it was the reserve grade T20 doubleheaders we were hosting here.
2 runs coming off Sam Lang's first ball of his second, 1 for 18. Dean Bruce moving to 5. Yeah, I was going to say, I saw those photos of the pitch here last season, and you know, you'd get out the snorkel and flippers.
Oh yes. Pretty wet.
I was at Eden Roskill that same day and had Auckland Uni's wicketkeeper. His next ball's full, and Vaughan Herbert helps himself, and it's 6 more. University's wicketkeeper, 30 off 1 over, and even I was born in commentary because he missed the last ball. By his own admission and his teammates, it was the easiest of the 6 to hit.
Oh boy.
Says the guy that's hit 2 in his life. First one I ever hit, I hit it straight back over the bowler. I go, shite, has that gone all the way? So this one's full. Loud appeal from somewhere in the field, but you could tell on this angle even it was going down leg. 1 ball to come in the 9th. It's flat, and this one's tweaked up and around, long wicket, long on, and it'll be another boundary. A healthy over there from the New Zealand Kiwis. 13 off it, and it's 72 for 3, 36 required from 11 overs. First ball of Kennedy's new over is a single, and might be a change in gloves or something here from Vaughan Herbert. Next ball, Herbert goes up and along, and And it's another 6 to his total. He moves to 24 off 8 deliveries. He's enjoying this bowling at the moment as Vaughan Herbert, originally from South Africa. Played last man stands mostly for Auckland Eels, and this one has just rocked back into the crease and take a single. Two balls to come in Kennedy's second over. I'll get a single to backward point. Dean Bruce on 8, Vaughan Herbert on 25. There's Herbert looks this one round. And it'll just be a single down to Cal corner. Ends the 10th, we'll switch ends. And it is 82 for 3. New Zealand Kiwis over the Kangaroos at the moment. Over the Australian Kangaroos. And they're making it look easy in their chase of 108. Who? Sorry? Oh, Jeff. Yeah. Hey, ELO. Jeff Lynn into the attack. You might have heard me say ELO because I think it's the exact Jeff Lynn, but Electric Light Orchestra's main singer of the same name. Great British band that ELO is. First ball to Herbert, and I think this could have missed everything. Racing Way might hold up, it does. They'll pick up 2. Just waiting to see if it's buys or runs. No, he has got an edge on it. Got any comments or questions, folks? Put them in the comments, so we'll get round to them when I can. Each game of this series on a different link. Here's this one's just squared out to extra cover on the boundary. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Any questions or comments? You'll be a bit lonely by yourself. I was supposed to have a mate there. Coming up from the Tron, Hamilton. He hasn't made an appearance here as this one's up. Player coming around. Can't get it though. Long on coming around to a very wide long on. And it's just the one. Bruce now on 9 deliveries. Half a chance down there at long on, but only a single taken. One ball to come in the 11th. Here's this one. Can't get away with it. Ends the over the dot. It is 87 for 3. I do miss the Minty moment ads.
Mm.
As this one's full, and it'll just be a single down to, ends up at mid on rather than a long on. Talking about classic ads. Also remember the instant Kiwi ad when they replay the underarm game?
Oh, yep. The throwing of the back.
Well, have you seen the instant Kiwi ad though? With the underarm? As this one's just backed into the crease from Bruce and a single again down to mid on. Sorry.
Is that the one where he flicks the ball up and hits it for a six?
Well, the whole storyline is that it's the replay of the game. They've replayed the game. The whole it's still come down to the same scenario, 6-1, and Chappell's bowling the underarm to McKechnie. This is a wide ball and called so. And of course, McKechnie pulls out his box, ball runs up the box, and the best thing I love about that ad is the great Tony Gregg goes and it serves the Aussies right. I do feel sorry for Brian McKechnie. He did so much on the cricket field and so much as the next ball is down leg and will be called wide as well. So much on the rugby field, but he's only remembered for two things. Facing the underarm and kicking the winning penalty against the Welsh.
Oh, when
Andy Hayden.
When Andy Hayden did one of the most embarrassing dives you've ever seen in sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was shocking.
There's a single down to long off. Well, there's actually questions because the people say that it actually wasn't for the diving. It was for something else in the line out that the penalty actually came out of.
But he could have done it so much better than he did. It was so theatrical.
Yeah.
It was
Oscar. It was definitely Oscar winning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's just a shame that Brian McKechnie's the one that they kicked the winning penalty for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dot to end the over. 94 for 3. The equation now 14 required from 8 overs.
Yeah, it's a
Jeff Lynn to continue. And Vaughan Herbert just sits this one down to ground. Moves to 33 with that single. Next ball. And Bruce just can't get this one away. Struggling a bit. Dean Bruce, and I've just noticed that the video's frozen. Sorry, folks.
So what's the state of play here? In terms of how much do the Kiwis need to win? Are they on track or are they a bit behind the 8 balls?
They need 13 off 46 balls.
What is
So slightly
Very
slightly
much
ahead.
in the driver's seat.
what's the score?
95 for 3 halfway through the 13th as this one's clipped off his pads. Not too sure that's going to race away. No, it's not. We've seen this happen all day. Only in the first game, and they've picked up 2. Next game scheduled to start at 1 o'clock, so in about 50 minutes' time. Lynn in his halfway through his second over, And this one's outside edge deliberately. Play down to backward point. I'll pick up 2. And it ends the over. 99 for 3. 9 now required from 42 deliveries. New Zealand Kiwis pretty much on top, but sport's funny. It could only take a couple of deliveries and things could change again. Paul Gillett into the attack and starts with a wide. As Herbert goes down the ground, be cut off from long on coming around. More to the total.
It's one pinky on the Anzac shield if you want to. It'll be a tougher assignment and I've got to go back to Australia next year.
It's the next ball, and Bruce just rides back up on it and hits it to a vacant leg side. One more, 2. Brings up, well, actually I was going to say brings up the 100, but no, the 100 was
England
started up.
punishing Pakistan on a flat track, then Pakistan not being able to bat.
Fourth largest. England's total was 4th largest in Test history. Still 100 runs behind Sri Lanka's 952 and 97. This one's up and just over. Short mid wicket.
How embarrassing for Pakistan.
It's the only time in Test has 500 been scored in the first outing and lost by an innings.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And 48 runs though, they came close to making England bat again.
Who was it? Ollie Pope got a duck.
It flattened out after after I got out, eh? As this is long, it is high, and it's 6.
Laid concrete it was.
And just waiting to see, I think that is the match. And it is. Dominating display here from New Zealand Kiwis. They finished 109 for 3 and won this game by 5 wickets. We're back in about 40 minutes for the second game here in the 2024 Anzac Shield Series T20 cricket at QMU Cricket Club. Until then.